Thank you, James. I love what you said, and being already, you can name yourself already a veteran in this space. I believe you've seen a lot of crypto projects coming and evolving, others coming and going, and I am really sure that you founding J Square and DFG, I'm really sure that you every day on daily basis actually you hear about new projects and about new ideas and stuff like that. I'm just interested, how do you know which one you want to support and what you look in a project to make it stand up from the crowds so you can support them as well?
Sure. I think weaving, because right now crypto industry become much bigger than it is like a few years ago. So we will see a lot of project basically every day, and there's so many pitch decks every day. So it's really important for us to select a decent project to invest. So we are gonna do a lot of work on that. I think there are three things to consider. The first is really, I think the first project need to consider, thinking, accurately about what they try to solve and what problem they try to solve and what things they want to do. So, if you sending me a pitch deck, then, without telling me in details what kind of problem you're solving, then it's not going to work. So the first is really about the logic, whether, you guys have, it's on the right track and trying to solve a problem in the crypto industry. Of course, sometimes it's hard to tell. But if you even cannot find a ways to solve the problem, and you just want to try to, be in the crypto industry, that's going to be hard for you to raise funds. The second is really about whether, you are going to have the, ability to solve the problem, and compared to, because there are so many projects and so many good projects in the industry, so it's really hard to competing with others, right? So it's really about how you're gonna do it, and you need to convince the investor whether, you have the ability to solve the problem and potentially outperform your competitor. So that is really really hard, and I think that's really the key part whether we will make investment or not. The third is more about acquisition and the, the background so far, what team members you have so far, what track record you have, and what kind of ability, you have to make all things you tell make it true. So this is really the third part. I think overall speaking, you know the project or like fulfill the, the three categories I mentioned above, it's going to be already maybe less than 10%, or even less than 5%. So it's already being, we're already being very selective on these three criteria. Other than that, there's of course a few different, criteria on different sector. For example, if a DeFi protocol, whether it's safe, whether you can manage big, TVL number, how to grow the TVL, that's the key problem. For NFT project, that's a different logic, how to make sure you build IPs, and they're, having a lot of people. That's more like a detailed question. But all these things are based on these three, main criteria we have so far. So that's the basic logic when we decide to make an investment. Thanks.